Video, excuse the doggos in the background, is all about the Reivers Festival. The Reivers Festival is in our hometown, and we had family down, so Chandler, our son, came down with Alva, and they stayed Friday and Saturday night. And on the Friday night, there was a ghost walk. Now, on the ghost walk, Keith and I take part in that. So Alva and Chandler came to the 8 o'clock ghost walk. I don't have any footage for that because obviously we were taking part in it. However, it was absolutely brilliant. Now, the Reivers Festival has been going on for a number of years now. In sort of the last weekend in March, and it sort of celebrates like our turbulent past. The the Reivers obviously were pillagers, people that came to steal cattle and fought, and our countrymen fought with them. However, the whole weekend is usually, they have, as I said, the ghost walk. They have a reenactment camp, where you can see what life would have been back in those centuries. Yeah, so they also have like an old market stall, but then they also have like a new market stall, and at the market stall it's people from the surrounding areas that maybe make their own wares. So it might be candle making, gin makers, people that make their own jewellery. There might be things that people sew and put together, and there's also charities as well, charity stalls. And this year it was held just in a place called the How Gate, and Drumlandrick Square, and there was a market that was led right up the street, which is quite a steep hill. However, it's one of the oldest parts of Hawick, and the procession came up past where the market stall was, and they have like a wee stage where they hold like an opening ceremony, and they have people that are going into the stocks, and at one point I think they were throwing water at them. So my boys, when they were little, used to take part in that. Keith and I and their granny, granddad, auntie and uncles would take them to the festivities every year. So, as I said, there's no footage from the ghost walk. However, there is footage from the procession in the Saturday morning, some of the stalls that we saw, and part of the Torchlight procession at night, which is absolutely beautiful. It's a walk through our hometown, starting in a place that we call the Hach, which is the common land basically. And we start there. Some of the torches are lit in, big, tall, long torches, and we walk through our park, which is a beautiful park if you ever get the chance to visit. Lovely to walk through, and yeah, there's you walk through that. There's a bonfire, and there was fireworks, and the fireworks played to music. So, all throughout the day before that, there was also, talks about the Reivers and what it was like to live way back then. And on the Sunday there was a Moss Troopers high tea. However, we didn't go to that. Chandler and Alva had to get back home. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. We enjoyed making it. If you like it, remember to subscribe and like and comment and ask any questions about the Reivers and the Reivers Festival itself. Ooh, there's a wee video. So yeah, I hope that you really, really enjoy this. This is something new. It was something about our local area. And if you enjoy it, let me know and I'll make more of these videos. Hope you enjoy.
We're gonna have him hanged! Let's see what the sheriff says!
Oh. Look at the wee lassie at the back.
So are these people Reivers or are they blending off together?
They're Reivers.
They're Reivers.
Yeah. Here's your go-to Torchlight.
Oh, look at that. I love them.
I'm so scared.
I don't think I would have. No, really?
No.
And all you wee rascals, welcome to the 17th Hoyk Reivers Festival. It's great to see you all gathered this fine morning after a gap of 2 years. We offer you today a full programme of events that you will enjoy with music, plays, hot food, crafts for sale. We're celebrating a turbulent past and a culture born of fire and steel. We have gathered for this year's festival with its largest number of reenactors, coming from the following clubs and groups that include amidst the honours, the Teviotdale Steel Bonnets, who should have the living history for Ireland, but you'll not believe it. The Viking ships that are run by P&O have no let them on. The Lothian Levy, the best of times and the worst of times, the Douglas Rintoul, the Earl of Loudon's Regiment of Foot, and the Time Bandits. What a gang! You can see all these fine fellows and ladies later in the moat park at their encampment. And I'm sure you lot will all behave yourselves. You'd better. Feel free to visit them and ask questions. Even try on a bonnet or three. And watch displays of musketry and pike drill. And hopefully there'll be no shenanigans. They'll be dealt with if there is in the most medieval way. King James V sits on the throne in Edinburgh. But in this part of the kingdom here in Haig, it's border law that governs. And what I say goes. So there. I grant an armistice to you all, so everyone can join in the market. This truce even goes to any Reivers out there, some of which I can see selling their ill-gotten gains in their cattle. I want no raiding, thieving, burning, pillaging, and no blackmail, jewels or feuds. The ongoing conflicts between Haig and Gala, the Palemerks, Selkirk and Gala, or Jed and Gala, and you can see the common theme here, can be put aside for the day. The penalty of breaking this oath is death most horrible. I will now retire back to my tower, which is called Future Haig, and hope you all enjoy the experience and your fantastic day in Haig. Thank you, everybody. And then a final note, remember, vote McAteer 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Reivers, gather round, for we have the trial of one of the border's most heinous criminals about to take place. Look in your pockets, he could be there taking your siller. Ladies and gentlemen, gather round, these good men with pikes. See if you can find for us a man in a red jacket.
This was the reenactment camp. With a good look around here, you can see people making their wares. So it was like a 15th century camp. So come and have a wee wander around with us. It was great fun. We even got chatting to one of the people who was talking about the implements that were used by one of the doctors or the nurses on a field if they were setting up a nursing, I suppose, tent, a medical tent. So I hope you enjoy his wee story as well. Here we go.
They just looked at them. They wouldn't pass me on the.
Really? I mean, it's terrifying. Was it a mask or was it a pin?
No, it's a mask.
It's a mask, but you had his eyes blocked.
I had my eyes blacked out. Because that's the worst thing to say. If you can't see somebody's eyes, it's the worst thing in the world.
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? You don't realise how much you...
When I was nursing, I had a policeman.
Yeah.
And this policeman had to go to... Unfortunately, the lady died, and as she fell onto a spike and it took her eye. And what they did to show where they come from, twist it, and the other one would twist the end.
So that's the mark of it, is the handle. Wow, isn't that fantastic?
Yeah.
So is that the Hoik mark?
No, it could have been anybody. This is just a guide done it for
I see.
these arrows.
There is
This one here, there's a great story about this. Philip Off over in Selkirk. He had a load of Irish troops. And when they helped with the battle, the Duke of Cleveland trusted. So they had them all 500 of them slaughtered and thrown into a pit just near Buccleuch House. It's called the Crying Field, right?
Oh my God.
So when they done that, when they dug them up a few years later to sort of repatriate, they found that they had lots of feathers in their pockets or in pouches. They couldn't understand why. And the reason why was they used these sort of arrows. So they shot into you,
Yeah.
and they take the clothes and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll stop about a quarter of the way in.
Right.
So that's in there. So what they would do is turn the arrow, or try to turn the arrow, because it's against the sinews and nerves.
Right.
So you can't pull it back out. So what they used to do was cut the feather, break the feathers off, put a bar, one bit of feather over this bar, one bit of feather over that bar, and then with the grease of the feather, it pulls the arrow out.
No.
Now, the only other place in the world that knew about that was a Comanche Indian in America.
How did you think that knowledge was?
I think they got a
Is that
cheap
just
flight
by chance?
holiday. I think it was Irish. I think it was the Irish that got over to there. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because the Irish aren't coming up with that themselves. I can say that. That's been passed down.
That's been passed down over.
That's a cauterizer for your elbows or arms or your legs, right?
What, to cauterize them?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you had your arm chopped off, which you wouldn't because they're not sharp enough.
Okay.
So they would it would have to be shattered. Say it's shattered. You got more chance of your arm shattering than you have it cutting off with the sword.
Is that better? Should I be happy about that, or is that the worst of both?
I'll try to explain to you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wow.
Oh yeah, mate. I see my corner went. Yeah, that cannon go off there. It was louder than I shot, wasn't it?
The loading of the guns took quite a while, but the load of the gunpowder and whatnot, so quite this was a great one to Wow. Here we are at the Torchlight procession. Alva's got herself a wee torch, and we're gonna start walking around soon. Quite a crowd gathering, so here's hoping that it's a lovely evening and the torches all get lit in and we watch the fireworks.